Welcome to this exclusive masterclass and mentorship session. If you're a focused learner, an entrepreneur, or an SME owner who is literally ready to conquer international markets, well, you're in exactly the right place. In today's explainer, I'm sharing what is essentially the ultimate playbook for taking your local business global. This is all based on a really insightful interview I did with seasoned trade policy analyst and digital strategist M. Joynal Abdin. We're going to unpack exactly what it takes to stop just waiting for buyers and start bringing them directly to your digital doorstep.
Okay, let's dive into this. Because, the global export landscape has undergone this massive, really dramatic shift over the past decade or so. So ask yourself, where are your international buyers hiding right now? The hard truth is, they're not just waiting for you at international trade fairs anymore. They definitely aren't waiting for you to dust off those printed catalogs, and you absolutely cannot just wait around a trade show booth hoping someone strolls by. I mean, that's kind of like waiting for a purchase order on a fax machine, right? Today, the vast majority of importers begin their sourcing journey online. They're actively searching on Google, they're sizing up profiles on LinkedIn, and they're watching factory tours on YouTube way before they ever send a single inquiry.
Now, consider the stark contrast between traditional and digital exporters. Look, Bangladesh has emerged as one of Asia's fastest-growing export economies, right? Producing absolutely incredible ready-made garments, leather products, pharmaceuticals. But thousands of incredibly capable manufacturers still struggle. Why? Because they're stuck reliant on passive, traditional methods. They are literally just waiting for buyers to find them. But on the flip side, digital exporters are proactive. They have a rock-solid online presence. They're totally SEO-driven, and they're actively engaging on platforms like LinkedIn. And because of that, they are attracting highly qualified international leads every single day. To truly understand how to make this pivot, we need a guide.
Section 1. Meet your export mentor. When I sat down with Joynal, I've got to tell you what struck me most was his massive track record. We're talking 18+ years of high-level experience guiding entrepreneurs and organizations straight to global success. He's delivered over 150 successful projects, and he holds some seriously prestigious roles. He's the founder and CEO of Trade and Investment Bangladesh, or TNIB, as well as the Secretary General of the Brazil-Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Oh, and he's also the former secretary of the Dhaka Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So yeah, this is a guy who has been in the trenches of trade policy and business development for nearly 2 decades.
And what makes his approach so incredibly powerful is his unique blend of skills. If you look at his consulting expertise, it's heavily focused, like 90% focused on buyer-seller matchmaking and digital marketing, right alongside an 85% focus on export market selection. He seamlessly combines deep economic policy insight with truly hands-on modern digital strategy. His entire methodology is custom-built to help local SMEs expand into new markets and significantly boost their global competitiveness.
Section 2. Core Strategies for Growth.
So I asked Joynal the million-dollar question, how does an SME actually break through all the global noise? His answer was pretty definitive. He said, the future belongs to companies that combine product quality with digital excellence. And this brilliantly illustrates the reality of the market today. Having an excellent product, whether it's premium agro products, world-class ceramics, or high-quality jute, it simply isn't enough anymore. Manufacturing capability and competitive pricing, those are just the baseline. Without digital visibility and credibility, even the best products in the world will remain completely invisible to the global market.
So, what does this all mean for you? Why does digital marketing matter so much in this specific context? Well, unlike your conventional broad-stroke advertising, digital marketing allows for laser-like precision. You can reach buyers worldwide 24/7. You can target specific countries, specific industries, literally specific decision-makers. For an SME owner, that level of precision is an absolute game changer. It drastically cuts down your wasted ad spend and dramatically lowers customer acquisition costs, all while building trust-informing long-term relationships with international buyers who are actively out there looking for exactly what you sell.
Section 3. The Digital Export Roadmap. Now let's move to and see how this all builds together, because Joynal laid out this exact step-by-step digital flow for us. It starts with your website, then moves to SEO, then Google Ads, LinkedIn, email, and finally WhatsApp. Notice that word I'm going to keep repeating, integrated. This isn't some a la carte menu where you just pick one or two things. No, it is a highly integrated funnel where each stage completely supports the next. It guides a total stranger from a random Google search all the way to landing an actual export order. And Joynal was super adamant about this first step. Your website is your 24/7 global sales office.
It is the absolutely crucial first impression. International buyers are going to check your production capacity, your certifications, and your product catalogs right here, long before they ever actually reach out to you. If it's not mobile responsive, if it's not fast loading, and if it lacks SSL security, you literally lose trust instantly.
But here's the catch. Having a great website is totally useless if no one can find it. As Joina warns, if your website does not appear on the first page, buyers may never discover your business. So this is where SEO, search engine optimization, becomes critical. You need to optimize for very specific keywords, things like leather goods manufacturer Bangladesh or ceramic tableware manufacturer. And then, to complement that longer-term SEO strategy, he uses Google Ads for immediate, country-specific lead generation. That way, you pop up instantly when buyers in your target market search for your exact products.
Then, once they find you, you've got to engage them on their terms. Channeling Joinel's methodology here, international buyers need to see your factory to actually build trust, which makes professional YouTube factory tours an absolute must. Meanwhile, LinkedIn, that's where you directly connect with purchasing directors and procurement managers. Throw in some high ROI email campaigns to nurture those leads, and use WhatsApp Business for instant quotes and updates, and you will significantly shorten that sales cycle. It's all about meeting the buyer exactly where they already are.
Section 4. Common mistakes to avoid. So when we asked Joinel about the biggest hurdles for SMEs trying to crack the global digital market, he warned about these exact pitfalls, things that will just totally stall your growth. Number 1, building a website that lacks buyer focus, or ignoring SEO completely. How about relying purely on social media while totally ignoring search engines? That's a big one. Or purchasing low-quality, cheap leads instead of generating organic ones. Using outdated digital catalogs. Neglecting your buyer follow-up. And honestly, perhaps the biggest sin of all, stopping your marketing after just one campaign. As Joinel perfectly pointed out, that's kind of like going to the gym once and expecting a six-pack. True digital marketing requires consistency, meticulously tracking your analytics, and continuous data-driven improvement.
So the crucial point is this quote right here. Integrated marketing produces stronger results than isolated campaigns. It's all about synergy. Your website, your Google ranking, your LinkedIn outreach, those factory videos, your WhatsApp communication, every single channel has to work together continuously to build a rock-solid, undeniable brand identity and a flawless reputation. Because at the end of the day, brand reputation directly drives those international purchasing decisions.
Section 5. Taking your business global.
All of this strategy, all this deep integration, it all leads to one ultimate goal: taking your business global. The future of export marketing isn't years away. It is already here. Artificial intelligence, automation, and Joinel's incredibly data-driven strategies are actively reshaping global trade as we speak. By partnering with experts like Joinel and TNIB, people who truly understand both international trade policy and modern digital strategies, first-time and veteran exporters alike are empowered to navigate all these complex challenges. You can literally transform your digital presence into a powerful, automated export engine, paving the way for sustainable, long-term business growth.
And we'll leave you with this final, really vital question to consider today. You have the manufacturing capability, right? You have the competitive pricing. But without a clear digital roadmap, you are operating in the dark. So, will your excellent products remain invisible to the world? Or are you finally ready to take Joinel's advice, fully embrace digital transformation, and truly go global? The market is literally searching for you right now. It's time to make sure you're found.